Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. So this is what I have for you today. This is our beaded flower applique. This is sequin and beads. Don't worry about this, I'll show you how to cover it. So I'd already started one here. So let me show you first of all how I sew these beads on, then we'll fill in the circle. So the first thing you have to do is, first of all, for this tutorial we'll be needing our crystal beads. This is our size 4 crystal beads. Size 4 crystal beads. We'll be needing our size 2 seed beads. Size 2 seed beads. We'll be needing our needle and thread. This is our needle and thread. We need our embroidery scissors. And last but not the least, we'll be needing our cup sequin. These are transparent cup sequins. So first of all, you have to trace out your pattern on, and this is a tambour frame. I got this on AliExpress for about 3,000 plus. You can just Google on AliExpress tambour embroidery frame, and a lot of options will come up. So after drawing on our pattern, then we're going to begin our project. You thread your needle and thread. You thread your needle, knot the end. Then let's begin with this. So we're going to start with this circle. The first thing we'll do is to secure our thread. We're going to see, you saw how the thread came out, because this is tulle, this is net. So first thing we're going to do is to secure our thread. After passing it from the under, we'll pass it from the on top, bring this close and pass it through this loop. So we have secured our thread. So now we're going to pick up one of our crystal beads. For every one crystal bead, we pick up 3 seed beads. 1 crystal bead, 3 seed beads. So 1 crystal bead, 3 seed bead, 1 crystal bead, 3 seed bead. So we're going to pass our needle down here. We pass our needle down. Be careful so that it won't tangle. Mine is threatening to tangle. You have to be very careful, if not you end up starting afresh. Yes. So we've put this now we're going to stitch these beads in place. So I hope you're seeing this. So we'll pass our needle from the under beside this bead over here. We'll pull it, then we'll pass it beside it, the crystal bead. This is going to tack, it's going to hold this bead on our frame, and we'll hold it down. Then we'll still pass it on down, same place, and then pass it through. Pass it through all the beads in front. I don't know if you got that. Let me repeat again. You pick one crystal bead and 3 seed beads. We push our needle down, bring it up beside the crystal bead, or rather in front of the crystal bead here. Then this, we put it to the side. You can either put it to the side, but this time around, because we have done this first one, since this is the continuation, you, instead of tacking it to the side now, you just pass it through. You just pass it through like this. Just pass it through like this, and then pull your thread. So that's what we're going to be repeating now. We're going to pick up one crystal bead. Beading is time consuming, so you just have to have the patience. It's not a fast, it's not as fast as stoning, for example, so you need the patience. So 1 crystal bead, 3 pearl beads, 3 seed beads, I beg your pardon. So we're going to continue like that. Pass it through here, pass it down, bring it in front of our crystal size 4 crystal bead, and pass it through it from the crystal bead. Pass it through all the beads. You just all the seed beads in front of the crystal beads, and you then you drag it. That's how we're going to continue till we're done with this circle. So once you're done with the inner circle, we're going to repeat the same thing on this round outer circle, the petals of the flower. We repeat the same thing. You pick up 1 crystal bead, 1 crystal bead, and 3 seed beads. But this time around, since we are operating with more of a straight line than a curved circle like this, you can add another set of the pearl. I don't know why I keep saying pearl. Another set of the crystal bead and our seed bead. So we have 2 sets here. Then you push it down, you place it, push it to the end, bring your needle down, bring your thread out, bring your needle beside our crystal bead, bring it over, cross it over. Are you seeing? See where your thread is coming out of? We'll cross it on top the bead so that it will stay in between it. We'll pass it over this side and repeat the same thing by the side of this area. Cross it over, cross it over, then bring it to the very edge here, the very first of the crystal beads you added on, and pass it all through. Pass it all through. This is just the beginning because we are starting it. So subsequent ones will just be adding 1 set of it, so that the beads will not dance so much. If you add on too much at a time, the beads will dance so much on the material. So we're just going to pick up our set: 1 crystal bead, 3 seed beads. So now for this next step, now after picking it, you pass it down, pass your needle down. This is what I did. I picked up 1 crystal, 3 seed beads, push it to meet the others, pass it down. Then this crystal bead that we just added, the seed bead before the crystal bead, you pass your needle right beside it. You pass it from under, push it up, and pass your needle from that crystal bead, that seed bead before the crystal bead. Are you seeing? We pass it through the crystal bead and the other seed beads we added. Are you seeing? So this is how we are going to continue now till we are done with this outer layer of our flower. So let me do it one more time and then I'll complete it off the camera. So picking up one crystal bead and 3 seed beads, 1 crystal bead, 3 seed beads, push it down, follow you continue following the line you have drawn, pass it down, bring it up beside the last seed bead before the crystal bead, and pass your needle all through, So that's how we're going to do till we are done with all the outer layer. So after completing the edge, we're still going to repeat the same thing on the inner petal. This time around, you will not be using your crystal bead, you won't be adding the crystal bead. We're just going to use our seed bead to line the inner petal. We're going to do it 2 rows. So we'll pick up 4 or 5 seed bead. It's 3, 4, and make it 5, so that the work will go much more faster. So we pick up 5 seed beads and then we push it to the edge and we put your needle down. Put your needle down. Then we'll pass our thread by the side of the 3rd bead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. By the side of the 3rd bead. Remember, we'll put on 5 beads. By the side of the 3rd bead, and then pass our needle inside that 3rd bead through all the 3 beads. From inside that 3rd bead, you pass it out through all the beads and then pull. Make sure you pull this side, let it be steady on the material, then pull here. So this is how we're going to continue till we've done the first layer, then the second layer of each of the petals, before I will go ahead to show you how to complete the inner petal. So one more time, then I'll complete it off the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our needle. To the side. That's it here. Side, then bring it up to the side again, to the side again, and then pass all our needle, or pass our needle through all the beads, If they can't enter at once, you pass it through first, the ones that can enter, and then complete it later on. That's it. So we have done this. So we're going to continue the first layer, then the second layer, then I'll show you how to finish up the inner petal and the center of the flower. So I am done with my my 2 rows of beads in the inner petal. So once you're done, you take your needle, you pass your needle from under, you pass it in the middle of this space here. You pass it in the middle of this space here and pull your needle. Now we are going to start fixing our sequins in this middle area. So we're going to pick up a sequin. It should be facing downwards. We pick it up from down, pick it up like this. I'm going to pick up a seed bead. We'll push it to the end of our work. That seed bead, you raise it up so that you'll be able to see what you're doing, and then pass your needle into the center of this our cup sequin. You pass it into the center and close to where our thread came out of in the beginning, and then we'll pull it. So this is what we have. So we'll do it again. We'll pass it to the side here, we'll pull it, pick up our sequin facing downwards, pick up our 1 seed bead. You can decide to hold the seed bead and push your sequin to the end of the work. Hold your seed bead and pass your needle from the middle of the sequin. Pass it close to where your thread is coming out of, and then push it down. This is it, guys. So I'm going to continue this till I'm done with this middle petal. So we'll pass our needle in the center here. Pick up a cup bead facing downwards, pick up 1 seed bead, hold it, push your sequin to the end, pass your needle through the hole in the sequin, put it inside the work like that. This is how we'll continue till I'm done with the inner petal. One more time, then I'll complete it off the record. Pass it. So let me complete it. So I have completed the inner of the petal. So don't forget to tie off your work so that everything will not go in vain. So I'm just going to knot my thread and then show you how you can finish up the center of this applique. So we're going to work on this middle area now. I'm thinking, what should I do? Okay, so for this middle area we are going to just watch. Pass our needle and secure. The first things first, always remember to secure your work. Always remember to secure your thread when you're using net or mesh fabric. So we're going to go just like how we circled here. We're just going to circle in here once. Going to do circle in the middle once. or I think this style will be better. So please don't mind me. I really do not know what I'm going to do in the center bit. I think I do now. So instead of what I told you to do this time around, we'll just pick up one of our crystal beads. We'll pick up one of our crystal bead. And hello guys, so sorry. I discovered that the footage showing how I finished up this middle was missing, even the beginning of this too. So what I did was okay, you, after securing your thread to your work, you just pick up enough seed bead that will comfortably enter this circle, comfortably, and you continue adjusting it till you get it. So this is it. This will enter it comfortably. Then you pass your needle down, then secure it by passing your thread in the middle. You don't need to bother about it looking rough right now, because this is more like the foundation for the main center bead covering. So you repeat the same thing, pass it to this other side, and string enough beads to enter here comfortably. String enough beads, pass our needle down. Here. So why we're putting this bead here is so that by the time we start laying our beads across it, it's not going to be flat, it's going to be puffy. Okay, it's going to be puffy. So as usual, you pass your needle at the center of the bead you just strung on, so that we'll be able to hold it to the fabric. So now we're starting now. So we'll pass our needle here at this beginning area and pick up enough bead that will overlap these ones we laid here horizontally. Like this. So we'll do just that. Pass our needle here. This in, bring our needle back up here. So that's how we'll be going, like this, like this, like this, till we get to the end. So that's it. Pass our needle again. You can decide to do this directly on your fabric, on your Ankara fabric. You mustn't do it in the form, because when I'm done with this, I'm still going to cut them out and place them on another fabric. That's why it's an applique. So I'll pass my needle down here. Okay, you can see the space is too much, so you just lift it and replace it, your needle. Yes, like that. That's okay. So So you continue like this till you finish. That's it, guys. So I'm done with the center of our beaded applique. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you in my next video.